Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. It's Wednesday, hump day. Kind of feels like hump day to me anyway. I'm having trouble with my health right now. My blood pressure has gone back up because I'm not sleeping right. I'm not sleeping right because of menopause. I'm being woken up like 20 times each night with these hot flashes. And even though it says on my watch I got 9 hours sleep last night, I didn't. If I got 9 hours sleep, I wouldn't be feeling like I'm feeling right now. And it's just getting worse and worse. Anyway, the doctors, went to the hospital yesterday, just my regular blood pressure checkup, which is usually once every 3 months, because it had been stable. No, it's way up there again. And I said, I'm not sleeping. And so he gave me sleeping tablets. Didn't make a difference. No difference at all. No difference at all. Didn't stop me from waking up with the hot flashes. See, this is what doctors do, right? Treating the symptoms. It's like, no, I need to treat the menopause. I need to treat the hot flashes. It's that's waking me up. It's not any other kind of insomnia. Anyway, got to do something about it. So I'm not drinking coffee this morning. I've got myself some hot chocolate. And I'm just going to throw everything at it we can. Try and get some sleep. Because it's been weeks now since I've had decent sleep. I'm on it anyway. Hey, Maria. So I might be a bit slow this morning. I'm also trying to slow things down and do things slower as well to keep myself calm because my blood pressure is really high. So they didn't give me meds straight away for it. They said, no, it's because of your sleep. And I know it's because of my sleep. But what can you do when they won't help you for menopause? What the hell? If men had it, we would have remedies for it for sure. Anyway, passion flower. I've already started evening primrose oil. I've ordered some passion flower tea. I'll drink that in the evening. That is supposed to be really good, apparently, for hot sweats, night sweats, hot flashes, and also passion flower supplements too. So, hey, Jackie. Hey, Maria. So I'm going to be doing some channeling for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine this morning. See what's going on now. And also giving mini reads as well. If you're on here live with me, you can get a mini read. Morning, Sarah. So check out the pinned comment pinned up top of the live chat that tells you how to get one of these mini reads. It's by donation. There's a PayPal link in that comment pinned up top. And when you click on it, no, not when you click on it. What am I saying? If you, brain doesn't work. Maybe these sleeping tablets did take an effect and it's not a good effect. You can use that PayPal link for your donations, or you can use Super Chat or Super Sticker if you want here on YouTube, if that's easier for you. And after you've done your donation, put a capital Q at the start of your comment with your question in for your reading. Now, it can be a specific question, yes or no answer question if you want. It can be general guidance, up to you, totally up to you. Morning, Mandy. So I'll try and get through this even though my brain fog is bad this morning. That's probably due to the sleeping tablet. I've never taken sleeping tablets before. No, in fact, I think I took it one time. It didn't do anything, so I never tried it again. I think one time when I was traveling, someone gave me a sleeping tablet and it didn't work for me. I won't do that again. What a waste of money. Anyway, it didn't cost much, in fact. It didn't cost much at all. My God, what was it? It was like $5 or something like that. It was cheap. It was like a penny. Wow, they must be selling a lot. They must be getting rid of a lot of those. Generic, of course. And bought from the hospital too. Thank you, Sarah. I'm not feeling lovely this morning. But we've got, Urban Decay, Wild West. I think it's called that, Wild West or something like that. Eyeshadow on. Hi, Deborah. No, it's terrible. Well, I am, but I'm spending 12 hours in bed at night. I am getting sleep. I am, but it's broken. I get back to sleep. I get to sleep, good. I get back to sleep after I've got the night sweats, good. But that constant being woken up, like every half hour, every 90 minutes. Holy shit! It's not the same as sleeping through. Like we know, don't we? I was like reminiscing this morning on like when I was younger and I used to get like uninterrupted sleep every night. And then I used to be bothered if I'd been woken up once in the night. It'd be like, oh, I'm so tired, I got woken up once in the night. It's like, oh, boo-hoo, big deal. Try 20 times. It's terrible. It's terrible. I'd long for a full night's sleep. It would be so nice. I get better sleep if I do weight training. So I'm doing weight training this afternoon when I finish work. I get better sleep when I eat salmon, so I'll be eating salmon as well. Just throw everything on it. But yeah, the brain fog is bad this morning, and I think it's because I think I would have done way better just having a normal bad night's sleep than taking that sleeping tablet, having a bad night's sleep, and then feeling groggy. Anyway, it'll wear off. My body's pretty good at clearing stuff out. So that's me. The strong. It didn't do anything to me, I swear. I think it relaxed me after I first took it. I think I did notice a change in my state, like more relaxed, easier to get to sleep. But it still took me about the same time to get to sleep. So what's the point? Meditation. Those really helped me. Those Michael Seeley hypnotherapy, guided meditations, they really help me when I've woken up and I can't get back to sleep. As I say, usually I can see it on my phone, my sleep stats. I go straight back to sleep after it. It's just wake up, sweaty, take the covers down, roll around a little bit to get rid of the sweat. Falling back to sleep, feeling cold, pull the covers back over me, and I'm back. The hot flashes only last about 2 minutes. It's not a long time. It's just happens so often. That's the problem. So got to do something about that. Anyway, let's get some cards out. Got a Christmas tree together. Oh, you can see it. It's a teeny tiny Christmas tree. It's like a little. I'll show you what it is. I'll show you exactly what it is. I wanted some like little Christmas trees, right? So I can put them on here. I made it so that I can like put it there so it can be all Christmassy. But it comes like in a flat pack like this. I got another type of it too. And just kind of slide it together and then put the stuff on it. How cute is that? I could even put a snowflake on. Oh, maybe not. Put a snowflake on this little dude here. No, maybe not. Can you see it? I should have put it on the front. Contrast. There we go. So I'll be getting that out. Isn't it cute? It's like put itself together. They're really cute. I would recommend them, and they've got more things to put on them than spaces to put on, so you can like switch it around. It's cute. I would totally go for it. Was it inexpensive as well? Yeah, very, very cute. So a bit Christmassy. So it'll be up in here once it's December, but of course I'm making December readings at the moment, so we're already getting Christmassy. Let me show you something else. Oh my God. Let me show you something else. I believe empaths are feeling all the interference in this world. I don't feel very interference. I'm on my happy little island. On my happy little island. Do you want to see what else I got? Oh. Wait. Do. It's a Christmas outfit. Fancy dress thing. All my Christmas stuff arrived on the same day. And I've just bought myself a tutu underskirt to go underneath it as well to make it super fancy. How cute is that? It fits me perfectly too. No, I don't think so, Jackie. I think I just do what I do here. I cocoon myself on this happy little island and Don't bother about what the rest of the world is going through, frankly. Okay. Twin flames, what have we got going on? We had a spillage there of a few cards. And it's starting out with the Eight of Potions. I know. Eight of Potions. That is the Eight of Cups. That is the someone's walking away from something. Came up in the energy update today as well. There's an ending going on at the moment. We know it, right? I'll put that on yet. Eight of Potions. Masculine is walking away from something, ending something in his life. The Five of Potions. Divine Feminine. Feeling, woe is me, left out, what's going on, I'm not hearing about it. It's secret at the moment. Not yet revealed. But it's going to make you happy. Both happy. Both will be happy. The Sun. Inner children happy. They're getting there. That's what I'm getting from that. They're getting there. The Moon. Ooh, the Sun and then the Moon. Secret. That's what I was getting. Is a secret right now. It's not been revealed yet. Shh. Let's not tell anyone. Of course, the Divine Masculine will want to tell the Divine Feminine in person his news. Won't want it leaking. Can't tell anyone on this island if you don't want it leaking. Isn't it cute? Luckily, I weaned myself off coffee, so I'm not going to get the coffee headaches. I've got hot chocolate and chamomile tea instead. I had chamomile tea and then the sleep tea. I've ordered some other sleep tea as well with the passion flower in it, because that's supposed to be hitting the right receptors. That, you know, it's what is it? It's there's some system in the body that menopause messes with to give you these hot flashes. Can't remember what it's called now, but passion flower is very good at blocking those receptors. So hopefully it'll work on me. Sleeping tablets certainly don't. I did think he was like reaching a little bit, you know, for that, because I thought, well, yeah, sleep's a problem, take sleeping tablets. Yeah, but how? How would it stop me from waking up? If the hot flashes wake me up, how would a sleeping tablet wake me up unless it knocks you out completely? It didn't knock me out completely. And so, yeah, it didn't stop me waking up. Got the 10 of Candles. It's secret while some burdens are being put down. Okay, so the Moon and then the 10 of Candles. It's secret while some burdens are being put down. I feel like a change has been made already. An ending has happened. But there's some burdens to be put down. It feels like the last passion flower and lavender. I think it's got hops in it as well, the tea that I ordered. Let me just have a look. Passion flower. Oh, what's happening? Okay. Keyboard won't work. Got some problems. Connection's lost, but I switched it back on again. It was lost. I put it back on. Technical problems, and it's not even Mercury in retrograde. I switched it off, and then I switched it back on again. There we go. It found it. Let's see if it can work now. Yes. Passion flower benefits menopause. I want to know what that thing is. How does it? Vasomotor, that's it. That's the word I was wanting. The vasomotor system is the system in the body that sorts out temperature regulation. It's not very good in me at the moment right now. Training's fine. Training's not a problem at all. Like, I can handle it in the day. I'm having one right now and I can handle it, right? It's a little bit uncomfortable, but it's making my hair stick to my neck. But a couple of minutes, it's gone. It's not a problem. Training, yeah, lack of sleep is causing problems with training, but not major. I'm sweating profusely in training. I'm outside and it's the tropics. Training outside in the tropics. I'm used to training in high heat, so I don't even notice. But passion flower, vasomotor, there we go. Learned something else this morning. But yeah, apparently passion flower hits the spot for that. Precocious symptoms of menopause, vasomotor signs, it's hot flashes, insomnia, depression, anger, headache. And it also lowers blood pressure too, which is double whammy. How long does it take to kick in? That's a good 30 to 90 minutes for anxiety. Huh. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm strong. But I need to get that blood pressure sorted out because I had noticed, I think when I was on here last, I said that my eyes weren't functioning properly. That's a blood pressure. I've got high blood pressure this morning. I can feel it. Not good. Not good. Anyway, I feel it in my head. I can feel it in my eyesight. So it's been kept a secret. Someone's walked away from something. Divine Masculine has walked away from something already. Divine Feminine is feeling left out. Both going to be really happy, but something's going to be kept a secret at the moment. It's not being revealed yet because masculine wants to reveal it to the feminine, but because some burdens need to be put down first. There's still, I don't know, perhaps a bit of physical stuff that he needs to do, something like that. Handing the keys over or whatever, it could be final stuff like that. Oh, the Queen of Needles, she ain't happy about it. No, this is another person. This is someone else in their life, perhaps a person that they're walking away from, not happy at all. Someone wanting control. 5 of Candles. Holy crap, this doesn't look good, does it? If they're feeling competitive, losing the grasp, losing the control over the Divine Masculine, not happy about it at all, feeling very competitive, wanting a fight. 2 of Potions. The love offer is going to come through. So, yes, this is what we thought was going to happen, right? Divine Masculine walks away from something, finishes that, does it as best as he can. However, he's been dealing with someone, of course, because there's been codependency. He's been dealing with someone that's not going to be happy. It's all fun and games until they lose control of the person and perhaps the money, right? And then shit hits the fan and they not happy about it at all. But that love offer is coming through anyway. 2 of Cups. Yeah, I've been doing the breathing thing. It's high all the time at the moment. I was doing the breathing thing while I was on the blood pressure machine. Sit down a little bit, but not enough. Body needs sleep. It really needs sleep. I mean, it kills us if we don't get enough sleep. It's the water and sleep, most important things. Yeah, I've been doing the breathing thing. I'm trying to slow myself down. Like usually I'm racing around because I've got lots of energy. This morning I took it slower, getting ready. I tried to slow myself down and I put guided meditation on when I was putting my skincare on and stuff like that, just really slowing myself down. And I thought maybe on my days off, instead of jumping up and going to training. What I'll do instead is have some chamomile tea, journal, perhaps sitting by the pool, just ease into the day, go for a walk, that kind of thing. I'll get out into nature more and just try and use all of those things to bring it down. Training's just going to have to take a back seat at the moment. I mean, they said don't stop training, but I need to calm myself down somehow and get the sleep sorted out. Well, we've got communication coming in. 8 of Wands. It's going to be direct as well, directly to you. Communication coming in from the Divine Masculine. Good. Not long now. Just a few days before he's back. Death. That's what the communication is going to be about. It's over now. Remember that card from one of these message decks keeps on coming out. This is the end. It comes out. It's like he's got to the point now where he's ended it so many times, but it's not been the end. And he's got to the end of his tether now and gone, right, this is it now. This is the end. This is where it actually finishes. We're into Sagittarius season now as well, which makes sense, right? The ending happened. Scorpio season. Communication comes in. Sagittarius season. Knight of Pentacles. He wants to take things slowly, though. He wants to take things slowly. It was, yeah, it is complex, and mine gets worse the longer I haven't had a period. So it's been about 4 months now, and that's when these symptoms get really bad. When I first started getting hot flashes, I started to drink soy milk, and that was enough. That was enough to get rid of other symptoms as well, which haven't come back. But soy milk was enough to stop the hot flashes until it wasn't. Your Sag and your person is Scorpio. Let's take it slowly. This is it's been slow until now, yeah, but they want us to take it slowly, moving into it as well. Wanting to move into it slowly. Queen of Wands. Divine Feminine doesn't. She wants to take action. Okay. So the Divine Masculine is going to want to take it slowly. So this communication comes in. Yes, the love offer is going to be there, but then he wants to take it slowly. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Divine Feminine might be frustrated with that, wanting to take action, wanting to get going on it, waited long enough kind of thing. Remember, Divine Feminines have been ready for much longer than the Divine Masculines. But no, he needs to put those burdens down first. Okay. So those burdens. Again, 10 of Wands. Needs to put those burdens down first. So there's a bit of a decoupling. Like I said, it's the fine details. It's the giving the keys back and stuff like that. For us, so there's a bit of healing to do as well. Wants to take it slowly while he's recovering from that. Good, because so he's not going to turn up on the Divine Feminine's doorstep saying, I'm living with you now and I'm a mess, so help sort me out. No, he's going to have his own space and sort himself out. While he puts those burdens down and while he heals. Whoa! You're going to be a grandma. He met a girl a month ago. That's fast. Goodness me. Well, congratulations, Jackie. Wow. They didn't take it slow. Eight of Cups. Walking away from something. Yes, we know. It's all the same cards that are coming out. Walking away from something. Got something to let go of, emotional attachments. What's this? Knight of Cups, a Six of Wands. He wants this to be successful, right? So he's taking it slowly, the walking away process, the decoupling, those final touches, especially if this one, Queen of Needles, 5 candles, is irate and causing trouble and stuff like that. It's coming in with that love offer because he wants that happily ever after, that victory with the Divine Feminine, but wanting to take it slowly while this ending process goes through at the same time. So it's going to be dating in our own spaces, kind of thing. That's chicken cat. In our own spaces, dating and not spending every hour together, that kind of thing. Well, we've got a lot of mosquitoes around you. Chicken's not very well at the moment. She's got a bit of a cough, a bit of a runny nose. She's not particularly good with her food right now. Only eaten a little bit in the last couple of days. Something's up with her. Okay, well, let's get some more information about all of this. There's a definite shift in this energy, though, now, and because I know that they've been ending something for a while, and I know that they've been trying, and it's been going back and forth, going around and around in circles. That's been the story. But it seems that this time it is really it, but it's still not the endy of all endies. I mean, they're still not like, it's not the completion, right? So let's find out. You know what it's like. You get divorced, you sort everything out, and you still have to talk to the assholes for a short time afterwards. Just with the detail stuff. Is that? What else do you want to tell us? The Maiden of Air and the Five of Earth. You're going to have persistence. The Maiden of Air, what's she? She shares a song with the creatures of the air. She encourages intuitive, spontaneous, and joyful communication. So Divine Feminine needs to do that. Needs to open up to communication, especially after these secrets and all of that kind of stuff. She needs to get a bit lighter, a bit more spontaneous, especially around the communication front. Especially for those of us that have been used to being ghosted by them, not told a thing, kept in the dark, all of that kind of stuff. This 5 of Potions, kept in the dark. It's going to take a bit of a shift for the Divine Feminine to open up to communication and be spontaneous and to trust all of that again, and to truly believe that things have changed now and that there's actually going to be communication happening. And I just feel like the Divine Masculine is going to make efforts there I think the Divine Masculine will be leading the way there. The Divine Masculine is the one that has been holding back the communications. He's the one that's going to have to lead the way there to allow the Divine Feminine to trust him again and to open up with the communications and be a bit more spontaneous and light with it all. That's going to take persistence, says the 5 of Earth. So it's going to take time. It's going to take time for the Divine Feminine to open up properly again. It's not the 5 of Water, it's the 5 of Earth, but it's about water. I always do that. I always look for 5 of Water. It's the mountains and waterfall. I'm live, dear. Lengthy scenarios. Whatever is going on will not resolve quickly. The situation started much earlier than you may think and will continue longer. There's ways to gain strength and eventually achieve your goals through patient consistency. So, Divine Feminine, I'm live. Someone's messaging me. Hang on, I need to tell that. Patience, consistency, yeah. To get that trust of the communication and the ease of the communication, it's going to take time. So just be aware of that. Hey, Barbara. Yes, I don't think you're just going to be like together and then it's all going to be easy as if nothing ever happened. Stop messaging me. Okay. You can't hear it because it's going off in here, but it's like ding, ding, ding. Someone's messaging me. Hang on. I just told her that I'm live, but she carried on. Anyway, I should stop now. So yeah, just be aware of that it's, don't be frustrated if the communication isn't open. You're going to get direct communication in from the Divine Masculine, yes, but then it's not going to be, and now we're a couple and we communicate all the time. It's not going to be like that. And mostly because the Divine Masculine has some work to do to repair damage to the communication lines between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, to open the Divine Feminine up to trusting that the communication again. So Divine Feminine might be a little bit reticent, a little bit held back when it comes to communications because she's just so used to being ignored, right? Wisdom and transformation. But you got this, Divine Feminines. You got the wisdom behind this. You know this can be healed. This can be rectified. That you can gain trust again, and that you don't just give out that trust and try and override yourself. That they work for it. They show you that they are making efforts with that communication. That you won't be ignored now. That they are kind of letting you in. So we'll transform. Yes, movement happening. Good. You got the wisdom there. So just apply all the healing things that you know. Just don't think that you can rush into this relationship and it be, full blown, whatever. Then we got the Two of Earth, which is about the beach, isn't it? So where the water meets the earth, it's where the emotions come together with the pentacles, the stuff, Yes. It's a balance of water and earth. Living as equal. So it's going to be quite emotional, and it's also going to be quite down to earth as well. There's going to be a good balance there. There's going to be a good balance. Yeah, this is not a emotions. There's going to be emotions there, yes, of course. There's going to be an outpouring of emotions, but then but not both going to get swept up in that, like straight into honeymoon phase kind of thing. There's going to be the earth element there. It's like, yeah, he's going to take it slowly because he's got stuff to do for this uncoupling thing. So I think the bringing the earth into it is going to be the Divine Masculine is going to be doing that. I need to get this done. I'll see you tomorrow. That kind of stuff, The earth does not contain the water entirely. The water does not destroy the earth. There's going to be a nice balance there, and that's what we need, right? Balance is everything. Physical experience, our soul can balance and nurture and enhance each other. And that's what this card calls for. I'm getting something really strong here as well. The Divine Feminine, you need this time too. When they pull away to do something, you'll need that time to integrate the stuff that you've been going through emotionally. So for the Divine Feminine, it's going to be more of an emotional process. Divine Masculine goes off to do his tangible things, his earthly things, and sort that kind of thing out. And while he's doing that, the Divine Feminine is going to have to go through the integrating the emotional stuff. That's when she's going to be on the phone to her friends and telling them of what she's going through. Journaling, that kind of stuff will help as well. And yeah, all of that. So Divine Feminines, you're going to be glad of them. It's not pulling away. It's just having to go off and do other things. It's just space. You're going to have time and space from each other, not be together all the time. And the Seven of Water. Seven of Water. Water. One of my trainers says that. He's Thai, but he's got some funny accents. And one of them is goes, "I drink some water." Water. Justice is this one. Seven of Water is a time of accounting. It's time to consider our actions and measure them against our beliefs. We should be living according to what we claim to be right. Oh, nice. Before acting, we ask ourselves, is this the action of the person I wish to be? So there's going to be no dodgy behavior going on here. Doing things right, no sneakiness and all of that kind of thing. Above board, everything above board. How interesting. Okay, so Divine Masculine wants to do this the right way. He's going to take it slowly. He's thought long and hard about this. Hi. Good on him. I think he watches me. Are you watching? Anyway. People watch me and they don't know that I don't watch them. One time, a lady, I was walking down the beach and a lady was like, Claire, Claire. I'm like, She's like, you don't recognize me, do you? No. She told me who she was. I'm like, oh, I know your name. I don't know what you look like. You watch me, I don't watch you. The three of I use ashwagandha. Yeah, is it good? I don't think I've got ashwagandha in anything. I haven't tried it by itself. I've got so much stuff that I take. I'll tell you what I take in the morning. I've got all these powders that I put. Well, first of all, I have apple cider vinegar, a bit of that, and some water. And then I have collagen powder with superfood greens powder with citrulline malate, which is like a pre-workout thing, good for blood pressure too, and beetroot powder, same, and what else? There's another thing. What's it called? It is called creatine. So I have those together, and then I take a magnesium taurate, I take evening primrose oil, I take red krill oil, I take quercetin, and I take glucosamine and chondroitin. That is in the morning. And there's stuff going on in the evening as well that I take too. It's a lot, but I want to feel really good, you know. So yeah, add ashwagandha as well. It would be good if that was in my greens powder, but it's not. I know it's not. I have been thinking about that. Three of air. She's got a crystal ball. Kind of reminds me of the message of the high priestess, this one. You know, she knows what's going on. She can tap in, knows what's going on. Find the truth by looking at something with different eyes or from another point of view. Just as a reflective scrying surface is different than a mirror and shows hidden yet significant information, so we find unperceived yet important truths when looking at something through a different lens. You need to make sure that your mind is open and not dig your heels in and ask for it to be how you want it to be. Just be sure of that. A powerhouse, yeah. But I'm extremely fit and I do a lot of fitness stuff, so I wanted to make sure that I'm not depleting my body of anything, because these are the things that are naturally depleted in your body as you get older as well. And so I don't want the sports stuff to deplete me even more, you know, which is why I spend the money to get all of that good stuff to eat it. But it gets a little bit time consuming in the mornings doing all of that. I take vitamin C in my water as well. My water, the why I've got a big bottle here is it's not just water. There's mineral water in it. I fill it up, put ice cubes in it as well. And this is insulated, so it keeps it cool longer. And in it goes magnesium liquid, pure liquid magnesium, just to boost that up, because that was my initial problem with my blood pressure, not enough magnesium. And also liquid minerals as well, mixed minerals. So this is highly mineralized water and a bit of vitamin C powder in there as well, but not a full measure of it for a day, because that makes me go to the toilet too much if I have too much of that. So I'm also on that too. Then the evenings, I also make my own, what's the mix as well, to put in my water when I'm working out. Electrolyte mix with red Himalayan salt, magnesium something or other, and potassium something or other. I guess you can't get good electrolytes here in Thailand. They miss the magnesium out of it, so it's imbalanced. 5 of water. Ooh. Divine Feminines, you could be feeling like powerful. You could be wanting to dig your heels in and go and tell the Divine Masculine how it is. Come on now. Let's live this way. Stop. But it's got some uncoupling to do still. We're talking about a Divine Masculine here that takes his responsibilities seriously, right? May even have children. And so there will be stuff still to do. But this 5 of water is war, and it's the Divine Feminine. A highly dramatic situation. She could escalate it. You could. Divine Feminine, you could escalate this to a highly dramatic situation. Everyone feeling highly charged and restless. Communication being off and relationships faltering. Take a cool head to navigate this situation. Just be careful of this. So, it reminds me when I first got together with my ex-husband. I had my first son. I was a single parent. He had a son as well, a little bit older. He wasn't with her, and he would go around every week, every couple of times a week, or every week, go around to see him, right? Go and spend some time with him. I use mineral water. I can't use tap water here. We don't have a water delivery. We have water tanks here that get filled up by a truck or a well. You can't drink the water here. So it's all bottled water, either a filtered water you can buy, but I buy mineral water because I need the minerals. So I get mineral water, bottled. Thailand, from the north of Thailand. Mm. What was I saying? Yeah, my ex-husband. So he was seeing his son, right? But then it got a bit sour because he would go around, and when it used to be really upset when he'd come away because his son, only like 2 years old, would be voicing what his mum had voiced, like saying things like, you need to give us money, you need to give us 1,200, just like baby talk, but it was causing him a lot of angst, the crap that was coming out of his son's mouth, because his mum wasn't happy. She wanted money from him, right? So, and he was paying. Anyway, it all escalated and escalated and escalated until he said, I'm not going to go see him anymore because it's causing him harm. It's causing me harm. It's just a mess. I've got to detach myself from it. Right, fair enough. Do what you need to do. And he was, bitter about that. I see now, because he did the same thing to me. He did what she did to him, he did to me later. And I told him that. I'm like, but you've lived through this. Why would you do the same thing to me? You know what it feels like to be on the receiving end of this, and how it destroys the relationship. But he did it anyway. But a friend of ours at the time, he said, when he heard that he was no longer going around to see his son, and he decided that he thought that I'd done that. He said, "Oh, you got your way now." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Well, that's what you wanted, wasn't it? Just have him to yourself." I'm like, no, I wasn't me. That wasn't me. And that's this kind of a situation. Is don't do that. Don't go, oh, well, just let go of all of that stuff. Because the Divine Masculine is doing his best to do it the right way here. Doing his best. Talking about Divine Masculines here, not Muggle Masculines, remember. So don't turn into a Muggle Feminine and demand how you want it. Like, just let go and just stop doing that. Don't do that. So when you feel the impulse of this, belladonna or whatever it is, She's called. Coming out in you, try and talk to yourself with reason, because it will destroy relationships. Just as that card said. Okay, a little bit of a warning there of our dark sides coming out. The God is on the bottom of the deck there. The Divine Masculine, trust him. Trust him to do his stuff. Miserable ladies, what do you have to say? I do feel as well, wouldn't surprise me if that card comes out in here. The card I'm talking about is, because it came out last time, so it's got to be this one. Wouldn't surprise me if this one comes out again, because what I'm feeling is, as this, with this pulling away bit, with them needing time to themselves as well, not being like all in, got to be with you all the time kind of stuff. It's going to be good for the Divine Feminine to integrate her emotional stuff. Talk to her friends, of course. Journal, that kind of thing. But also to take care of herself. You know how I said, an issue that I see in myself, something that I'm worried, is probably too strong a word, but something I'm aware of is self-care, self-love, all that kind of thing. Yeah, I've got it down pat, but I'm alone and it's easy, right? When you've got all your time to yourself, you do whatever the hell you want, it's easy. I am concerned? No, I'm just aware that it's going to be different. In a relationship, it's going to be different. And I am aware that I will need to focus on that self-care as well and not let it drop. And so that's what I'm getting is, like, directly, is that that time out from them is going to help Divine Feminines to continue with the self-love and self-care. In fact, both. So there's going to be an element of having our own time. We'll do some mini reads before I get into the miserable ladies. Let's do that. Mini read time. Thank you for your donations, everyone. Michelle, thanks for your donation. Can you give me guidance on how to deal with my person at the moment? Yes, I can. So Michelle's up first. Michelle, how can Michelle deal with her person at the moment? Michelle. Yeah, trust your intuition over what's being said, okay? Trust yourself and trust your intuition over what's being said. So there's some lies, okay? Lies to try and deflect. So there's not being upfront with you here. Either not giving you full information or outright lying to you to try and get themselves out of some trouble, something that they don't want to face. So kind of like a little kid, really. So yeah, trust your intuition, stick to your guns, and trust yourself on this. Don't be talked around. You know, like, well, I was with a narcissist, and they used to confuse me, as they do, you know. Even though my intuition would be like on point, I would let him talk me around to believe in something else. And of course, later on, found out my intuition was right. So don't let that happen. Trust your intuition. Right. This needs to change. Talk to someone. Talk to him. This needs to change. This needs to transform. This is not... I've got a boundary to this. This is not okay with me. This needs to change if we want to go forward. That's what needs to be said. Not an accusation, not a trying to teach them how to change, none of that stuff. Just a level-headed, and this is what's going on. I know that this is going on. There's truth not being told here. I cannot be in a relationship like that. So if we are to move forward, this needs to change. And then giving it back to them, the whole kit and caboodle back to them, for them to take action on it. So you don't take them through the process. You don't say, well, first you need to do this. You're not leading them through the transformation. You're just telling them that this needs to transform, and then they can find the wherewithal to seek the help or do it in their own way. But yeah, a definite boundary needs to be drawn up here, because your intuition is right and you need to trust your intuition, because there's lies or omissions. Thank you, Bernadette. Bernadette's next. Bernadette, thank you. Got a question from you. Let's just scroll it. I don't see a question from you, Bernadette. Is it just a donation? Sarah! Or is that you, Annie? Annie, are you Bernadette? You must be, I think. I think you must be. Well, you can tell me whether you are or not while I'm doing Sarah. Sarah, thanks for your donation. What's going on for your counterpart? It's all right. What's going on for your counterpart? They're being quiet with you at the moment, not speaking, because of the changing. Got a lot of growth going on at the moment. There was a feeling a need to shift things in their life, level up, like be a better person, that kind of thing. You've probably inspired them to do that. So, yeah, they're being quiet with you while they're doing that. It's like, it's like if there's something that you've not done yet for your mum, you'll keep away from her. It's that kind of thing, that kind of a feeling. Being quiet with you at the moment while they're doing that growing. A bit of embarrassment that they haven't. Anything else? Getting stronger. They're getting stronger. Yeah. Getting stronger and more courageous. Opening the heart more as well. It's good. The growth that's happening at the moment could even be having a spiritual awakening, like, maybe not a spiritual awakening isn't the right way. They might have turned to spirituality for that, to get strong, and also open the heart at the same time. His feeling. Let's get some of these cards out for you. Unhealthy attachments. Please don't move on though. Okay. I'm getting rid of stuff. I'm getting rid of unhealthy attachments. An addiction or something like that. It could, or yeah, there's a realization that it's got unhealthy attachments. Could be addictions. But then addictions can be things that we don't realize are addictions. You know what I mean? Say addictions and we think like drugs, alcohol and stuff like that, but there can be other stuff as well. It's getting rid of stuff like that at the moment. And please don't move on. Doesn't want you to move on with someone else. Doesn't want you to, just wants you to wait, kind of thing. Wait, he is going to come back. He is. Anything else? Anady is Bernadetti. Good. What else? Always thinking about you, and everything that they're doing at the moment is for you as well. You need to know that. You're a bit blunt. Yeah. We'll talk, no action. Yeah. We were like mirrors at the moment, Sarah. That was like me, the last thing I said. Well, it needs saying, but they want things to work out. They do want things to work out. So yeah, you have inspired them to do that, and they're being quiet at the moment while they are doing that. They listened. Always thinking about that. Always thinking about you. Don't want you to move on. So that they're really getting into that. Yeah, the message was received from them for sure. So don't worry, we'll be back. Then we've got Annie. Will he ever be with me? Will he ever be with Annie? No. The one that you are currently thinking of, let's find out why. Mirror reflection and be vulnerable. Makes them too vulnerable. Too much, it's too much. Now we've got someone here that isn't going to step up and do the work. Very resistant to doing the work. Yeah, you know, with these divine masculines, we've got to find someone that's already doing the work. We can't force them into doing the work. If you find someone and you think you've got a connection with them, and then go like, okay, now I'll inspire them to do the work. That's not. We can't do that. We've got to find that someone that's already there. Yeah, maybe someone that's not done all the work. Well, that's all of us, isn't it? We've not done all the work, but you can't take someone that's not doing any work and then encourage them to do that. Makes them way too vulnerable. We know, you know, we know these people, they've got it within them. They could, but we cannot fall in love with the potential of someone. They need to be shown willing first. They need to be doing it already. You just get yourself out there and find someone that's doing it already, to some extent at least. And you will do. You will have success in that. You just need to have patience, right? Don't hang on. Don't hang on to the hope that they are going to do the work. Well, it would be great if they did, right? But in all probability, they're not. It's saying in the cards that they're not going to do it. That's the energy is based on now. It makes them too vulnerable. They're not going to go there. It reminds me of my ex. Like he had the intelligence and all of that to do the work, but he just would not go there. He refused. He refused to. It's like, there's nothing wrong with me. I don't need to do that. And it's like, well, it's damaging this relationship. But it just got to that point of vulnerability, and then he backed off from it each time. It's like, no, he's not willing to do it. You've got one that's not willing to do it. All great if that changes in the future, but you cannot rely on that. Get yourself out there and find someone that's already doing the work. Good for you. You'll have impressed him, Sarah, by saying that for sure. Just as I'm sure I did too by my outburst the other weekend. Laura, thank you for your donation. Laura, higher self-guidance for Laura. Release guilt. Be willing to release guilt. Okay, you don't need to know how to release guilt. Just need to be willing to release that guilt. So, feeling guilty about something, not sure how to release that. I want to release that. I don't want to feel guilty anymore. I realize that the guilt is causing me problems, but I don't know how to release it. Well, you don't need to know how to release it. You just be willing to. Just say, hey, universe, I'm willing to release this now. Show me. Do it for me. Be lazier. Be lazier, Lara. Get the universe to do it for you. It's like, I really want more customers, but I can't be bothered getting them myself. Universe, show me an easy way. I say things like that. I've got a fly living with me. He moved in 2 days ago, and I've tried to let him out. The door has been open, and he stays here with me. He flies around very slowly, and he'll just like sit by me and stuff. He's my pet. He's my new pet. You might see him flying about. Just went past them before. I quite like it. He slept in the kitchen last night because I woke him up this morning. He was by the sink. It's kind of sweet having a pet fly. He's not annoying like the rest. I don't know what it is about his personality, but Lara, you've also got expansion and communication coming. You get a lot of expansion and growth messages, don't you? You've got big stuff coming, and it's coming, and it's on its way. It's on its way. Feels like work stuff to me, that, Laura. Got bigger things coming to you. You're welcome, Sarah. To help you set boundaries, grow and learn. Good. Ooh, you're going to open a business as well. How exciting. Okay, if anyone else wants a mini read, get your donations in. We'll do some later, but let's get back to the collective. Divine masculine, divine feminines. The miserable lady deck. What else do we need to know? So, divine feminine's coming out a bit feisty here, right? Sick of waiting. So when they come in, we've got this, we've got this, we've got this. We've got a lot of energies here that says that the divine feminine wants to get going on this. She won't be happy about the slowness, and so we're going to have to temper ourselves. Ooh, temperance has stopped coming out. How about that? cool how I got onto the passion flower. I was doing a new moon reading for someone, private reading for someone yesterday, and I pulled the cards out, and the two little cards that I pulled out, one was passion and one was support. And I had this image of like passion flower support supplement flashed into my mind. So I Googled it straight away. And that's when I got the thing. It's like, this is for menopause. I'm like, thank you, guys. Thank you. And that was like just after I'd come back from hospital and I was a little bit worried about it all. Pretty cool. And then I had to put it into a reading as well. Like, this might have just been for me, but it might also be for you. So it was like an add-on extra to a reading. The guide told me with practical stuff like that, often it's cool. With the right stuff. They tell me the right stuff. I've got like naturopath or something on my team, my spiritual team. Oh, hello. 10 of Cups, the happily ever after. You're going to get married. They want to. In time, the Wheel of Fortune. Could be talking about a long engagement here. Knight of Pentacles, they want to take it slowly, yes. Yeah, again and again, this message, I want to take it slowly, I want to do it right, I want to take it slowly, I want to do it right. This is too precious to rush this and wreck this. Let's take it slowly and do it right. Five of Pentacles, meanwhile, she's like, huh? Take all this time to get here and then you're leaving? Still having to walk the path by yourself, feminines. Perhaps feeling left out because of it. But like I said, the time that you get by yourself is good for you. Eight of Pentacles, get on with your work. Get on with your work, you get on with your self-care and all of that kind of thing. We're talking dating here. We're talking getting together a few times a week. Or perhaps every day, but it's not going to be all the time. It's not going to be like full on. So that you can remain in balance, because balance is so important. So carry on doing your thing. Seven of Chalices, making your choices. Doing your thing and making your choices for yourself and self-care and all of that kind of stuff. I love that we're getting the guidance of when it happens now. Because it's more real than the carrots, isn't it? Of saying, it's about to happen, it's about to happen. It's more on the threshold of it. Now we're getting the advice of when it happens. It's like, now you're talking. Now you're talking like it's really happening. Three of Chalices, we've got a social occasion or something like that here. Might take you a while to come out as a couple in social occasions like that, out in the community. Especially if this one is disgruntled, as she is, wanting to strangle that little devil there. Tell us about this Three of Chalices. It feels like it's come out for a reason. Celebrations, the Emperor. Okay, let the Emperor take the lead in this. The Emperor has figured this out. The Divine Masculine has figured this out of how best to proceed this forward. He knows best the intricacies as well as the whatever is left behind. He knows the intricacies though. He knows how to handle it right. He knows the best way of doing things. There's the Empress on the bottom of the deck there too. He knows the Empress as well. But if this is about letting the Emperor lead the way, letting them dictate the pace of this, they've figured it out already. What is best is what I'm getting strongly. All you need to do, Divine Feminines, is keep your balance and use the time that you get to keep on nurturing yourself, pour into your work, keep your balance. Let them dictate how the relationship moves forward. They will be moving it forward as fast as they're comfortable to move it forward. And that there's just a lot of thought that goes behind it. And if you push for the way that you want it, it's going to cause major disruptions. I feel like the Divine Feminine is ready for this and she doesn't have major disruptions. I feel like the Divine Masculine is just ready for this now, and there's still disruptions in his life. So let him dictate the forward movement of this relationship. We've got so many Knights of Pentacles out. Do we get them out in all of the decks? No, just this. And that. Okay, we'll get them out twice. It's in the same place though. Wanting to take it slowly once it starts. Yeah, so let yourself be dated. Let yourself be courted. It's probably the last time you're going to fall in love, so enjoy it rather than try and rush it forward. I want to get some messages out now from them. Let's do the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine again. So first of all, Divine Masculine, messages for the Divine Feminine from the Divine Masculine. I don't need coffee in the morning. Apparently decaf is meant to be good for you, like rather than having none. Oh, come out properly if you're coming out. From the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. You're my divine counterpart. I know it. They're absolutely 100% certain on that. I dream of you. Being together. They're in their dreams. You're already together. And you probably are feeling the same way too, Divine Feminines. Having the same kind of dreams. What else does the Divine Masculine want to say to the Divine Feminine? I don't know what I want. Still some things to figure out of what they want in the future. It feels to me like the Divine Masculines have been kind of downtrodden by someone. Maybe that's just putting it a little bit too strongly, as if like the other person is bad, you know? No, it's not that. They were in a relationship where they kind of lost themselves to codependency. They lost themselves. They forgot what their dreams were. They forgot what they wanted to do in life. They lost track of their own path and stuff like that. So that's why they don't know what they want. It's because it's been such a long time since they were like of independent mind. So if you're going to ask them, what are your hopes and dreams? Yeah, they're going to say relationship with you, but it's like, yeah, but what do you want to do with, like, where do you want to live? What do you want with your work? They'll be like, I don't know. They need space in their mind before. You know how we'll get inspiration when we're on holiday and stuff. When we take time out, that's when inspiration comes. Those ideas come. The Divine Masculines hadn't had any time out for a long time to be able to have that happen. Even if they have had time out, it's when they've been in these structures with people where they've had a lot of responsibilities, and that is constrictive on the mind. They haven't had the expanse of the mind of like, the world is at my feet, I can do anything. They're going to step into that, but right now they're not at that point. What else? I gave into temptation. I took the easy way out. I let things ride for too long. I just said yes. I was a yes person. I said yes to someone instead of doing what I wanted to do. I took the easy route. I gave in. I gave in. I didn't stand up for myself. I didn't do it. Now the Divine Masculine is worried that he's going to do this again. He's picked another strong one who wants to lead the way. He wants to do it, right? And yeah, he could easily be bamboozled into doing the same thing too, of you telling him what he wants to do and what he wants in his life and all of that. And then the same thing will happen and he'll turn into a karmic. So don't do that. He's a little bit weak at the moment when it comes to his independence. And his dreams of going forward. He dreams of you. He's clear on the relationship. Not clear on the rest of it yet. So if you think he's going to be clear on all of his dreams for the future when he first comes in, he's not. What does the Divine Feminine want to say to the Divine Masculine? What does the Divine Feminine want to say to the Divine Masculine? There's something I'm hiding from you. Oh, something I'm not telling you. It feels like, there's my fly. It's on the bed. Watching me. I have to give him a name. Something I'm hiding from you. As if you're keeping something as ammunition. Something I'm hiding from you, Divine Masculines. I know something that you don't know. I don't want to confront you about that thing. I don't want to go there. I'm hiding it from you. Or something about yourself that you don't want to reveal. I get emotional when I think of you. Yeah, for the Divine Feminines, it's all very emotional. And you're the first person to make me feel this way. Whatever way the Divine Masculine is making you feel, they're the first person. And that's true for me. I've never had anybody pull on my heart like he pulls on my heart. Feeling so strongly about it, like physically, it feels like, and he's there, I feel it pull. Like I feel a physical pull, like, it's very strange. I've never felt it before with anyone else. I've got a headache and it's blood pressure headache. What else does she want to say? Long distance. Feeling this distance between us at the moment. Could be physical distance. It might be emotional distance. Can we start over? Yeah, the Divine Feminine wants to build afresh, start again. Wants a clean slate. You're not going to get that. You're not going to get the clean slate. All the cards have said that. You're not going to get this clean slate. It's not going to be all systems go. You've got pasts, both of you. And I need time. I think that is the admission that she knows it's going to take time to trust the Divine Masculine as he starts things off. In whatever way he's been holding back, for a lot of you it's been that ghosting kind of thing, lack of communication. It's going to take time to trust that the Divine Masculine is actually going to respond, is actually going to be forthcoming, and it's going to be continuing. She needs time to trust him. Okay, there we go. That's what we have today. It seems like it's imminent. Could be this weekend for me. How about you guys? You got woken up the other day to a voice saying she's the one. You hear bits, yeah. Yeah. We're getting these messages through and we're hearing them. We're hearing them, what they're feeling as well, loud and clear. So perhaps you heard what they were hearing. And we have very strong connections with these ones. With these twin flames, of course. Past life connections as well. So there we go. Thanks everyone for coming along. I'll be making a pick a card read today, which is a tarot Celtic crossword, I think, today. So that'll be on my channel later. Don't forget to click like on my videos, this one included. Before you go, comment on them all as well, really helps out. The subscribers are coming in very slowly, like 1 or 2 a week. YouTube aren't showing my videos to people. They did when I had that splurge, when I asked everyone to comment on my videos, and you all did. Yes, YouTube showed more people, but people didn't carry on doing that. There's still more comments than there used to be, but not that major surge like there was. So thank you all for doing that, taking time to do that. And what else? Good luck with your twin flame journeys. I do have some new moon readings because we've got a new moon, which is tomorrow. The new moon's tomorrow. I've got some new moon readings on my website, behealing.com, available, private ones, $30 off. The link for it is there. Join our community on Facebook as well. The link for that is there too. And have a good couple of days. Let's do this all over again in 2 days' time on Friday. Thanks everyone for your donations and your support of my channel. Very much appreciated. And I will see you next time. Bye.